Matiu Soms Island is the largest of 3 islands in the northern Wellington Harbour and measures to be 24.9 hectares. It is said that Matiu is named after Kope's daughters, or in some versions his nieces. Kope is the semi-legendary Māori navigator to reach New Zealand 1,000 years ago and returned home to Hawaii with news of the new land. Since being open to the public, it has become a popular tourist attraction that attracts around 15,000 visitors per year. The easiest way to get to the island is by the East by West ferry, which leaves from either central Wellington or Days Bay. We took the ferry from Days Bay. The trip itself takes around 15 minutes or 25 minutes from the city. When you arrive at the island, the volunteers from the Department of Conservation, they will take you into a room to give you a briefing and to make sure you are pest free. They make sure you check, clean and seal all gear to make sure no pests, soil or seeds are brought to the island. Once you've been checked, you are free to roam the island while being careful of the various plantation and animal life. Due to eradication of ship rats and other pests in the late 1980s, the island has become a sanctuary for native plants, birds, reptiles and invertebrates. The type of wildlife that you will see include 6 different species of native reptiles such as skinks. There's the common, the spotted and the copper skinks, geckos, tuataras and forest geckos. The island is also a stronghold for the little blue penguin, several species of shag, the silver gull and several rare and endangered species of plants. You can also hear the red-crowned parakeet on your visit, as well as see fantails, kingfishers and silver eyes. Not only can you venture around the island, but you can also stay on the island. You have the option to stay in what was part of the 1970s maximum security quarantine station. A scenic campsite offers 12 tent sites including sheltered cooking facilities. 2 sole occupancy houses on the island offer lodge-style accommodation for groups or families and can accommodate up to 10 people. If you do plan to stay the night, you may get a chance to see nocturnal wildlife such as the tuatara, the little blue penguins and the giant weta. In 1839, the New Zealand Company took control of Matiu along with much of the Greater Wellington region and renamed the island to Soms. It was named after Joseph Soms, its deputy governor and financier. In 1866, European settlement brought the lighthouse, which was Wellington's first harbour light. In the 20th century, the island was used to hold for enemy alien internees during World War II and quarantine facilities for immigrants and animals. 1942, Matiu was fortified with heavy anti-aircraft gun emplacements, which were never used. The emplacement saw the island flattened by 17 metres. A degaussing station was also built to protect ships against mines. In 1946, Minstry of Prime Industry took control of Soms Island. 1970s, MAF conservation and pest eradication programs began. 1971, a new quarantine station was built. 1981, Lower Hutt Forest Bird started forest replanting programs with the aid of volunteers. 1988, the Royal Forest and Bird Protection Society started to eradicate rats and mice. In the 1990s, a program to eradicate pests was completed, which allowed for the reintroduction of native species. 1995, the Department of Conservation took responsibility. The quarantine station was closed and the island was opened to the public. 1997, New Zealand Geographic Board gave the island the official bilingual name of Matiu Soms in recognition of its dual Māori and European history. And in 2009, the treaty settlement with Taranaki Whanui ki Te Upoko or Te Ika transferred ownership of all 3 Wellington Harbour islands to the iwi. Matiu Soms Island is now an ecological treasure.